Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily update on Solana. We'll do a full update. We'll talk about the technicals, what you need to know. I would say the technicals are still very similar as to yesterday, but there is something else fundamentally in terms of news that we need to talk about. Which could also be very bullish, and which could also be a reason for Solana pumping. So I think that's interesting for you to know. I think that's valuable for you to know. We'll talk about the opportunities that actually brings, how to trade that, etc., and just in general what it is. So that's what we'll do in this video. If you have any questions throughout the video, of course, let me know. But let's get right into it. So right now, when we look at the technicals for Solana, I would say the situation is still very much the same, and that's basically two things. First of all, we are in a downtrend on the 4-hour time frame. I think that's pretty clear. I think most of you will agree with me on that, especially also if you look at the confirmations we had Tuesday night, but also last night, and just in general over the course of yesterday, where we are very much respecting the downtrend here, right? So the trend band, which is just in general a bearish confirmation. But that's part one. And part two, that's relatively bearish, of course, being in a downtrend. But part two is that we also have a very strong support level right here, around 120. To be specific, between 125 and 115. And for now, I expect that level to hold as well. So it's kind of that support level, trying to instill enough momentum in the price of Solana to actually get some bullish momentum going against the short-term downtrend. Because if you go to the higher time frames, for example, right here, we're also not very much trending down. It's more of a consolidation, and at this point of time, I would say we're at a level pretty similar as we were the 21st of June, where we were also testing that main support level at 122, and it looked like we were shifting into a downtrend. But so far, and that has happened more often, also happened the 28th of April, so far Solana has always been able to hold its support. So unless we actually get some sort of a fundamental reason why we would break below that, I expect that level to hold. All right. Now it's still that doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to be bullish. It's still waiting for that reaction. It's still waiting for that confirmation that we are actually going to be able to hold this. Right. So every time we hit that level, we got solid momentum, and that would be the bottom. Right. So for example, here, big spike, that was a bottom for some time. Big spike, that was a bottom for some time. Big spike, we at least got back up to 155. Before dropping back down. But so far, we spiked into that support level, but we have not really gotten that reaction. So that scares me slightly. I still think the level will hold, but it does make me believe that this is not the final spike into that level. Right, so at this point of time, and by the way, there's also no confirmation if you look at the momentum here. Momentum here is still relatively low, and especially over the last 24 hours, has dropped down a lot. So that confirms the theory as well, that I think it's most likely that we'll drop down lower, or at least into this level once more. And then if we get a solid reaction, then we can assume it's the bottom, and we can start rallying back up to 142 and hopefully 150. Probably 150 if we follow what we did in the past. So something else, like I said, that I did want to talk about, and it's gotten to the end of the video a little bit, which is a shame, but still, is Solana breakpoint. And I saw this tweet earlier. I thought, hey, that's interesting. Posted yesterday. With the fact that every time before Solana breakpoint, Solana rallied. Right? And right now it's 16 days to Solana breakpoint. If you look back at 2021, 2022, 2023, every time we actually got some significant bullish momentum ahead of Solana breakpoint. So that's just in general another fundamental to be wary of, to know. Will I trade this? Will I buy Solana because of this? No. All right. The same principle goes for this as it goes for the support level, and that is that I do need to see some sort of confirmation of strength before buying into Solana as it is right now. Because right now the 4-hour time frame is still very bearish. Right. So if this news would actually make an impact right now, it could still make an impact in the future, and that's interesting. But right now, I don't think it is, because otherwise we would have seen some sort of a break here. So I'll keep you updated on that. It's something, like I said, you need to be aware of. And it's another relatively bullish fundamental, but for now it still seems most likely that we will drop back down into that support level at least once more, which makes me bearish on the short term. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.